Hey there, Scorpio. Welcome to your August 2nd through the 8th, 2021 Intuitive Tarot Read. I'm Lucy, and you've reached Lucy the Light Tarot. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I usually like to start the reading out with pulling an oracle card, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. I don't... whoa. Actually, I'm just going to take the top one off of there. Ooh, fulfillment. Nice. You work for Amazon? You work in the fulfillment department? If you do, I'm just awesome. A lot of people work for Amazon, so that's kind of like a general thing to say. Okay, I am going to read fulfillment because I don't know what it all entails. Obviously it's within the word. So fill your heart, fill your life. So here goes. Fulfillment is at hand. No matter what is occurring in your life, put your attention on what is splendid, pleasurable, and luscious. Luscious like that peach. Find bliss in the movement. Love fully, deeply, without hesitation. Cherish your friendships. Fill your life with people, experiences, and places that give you delight. Let go of people and things that don't feel empowering and that drag your energy down. You no longer need to put the needs of others ahead of your own needs. If you have had any health issues, a ripe peach represents a return to better health. Savor your peach with gusto and with grace. Experience and embrace life in all of its permutations. If you want to conceive a baby or a new project or start a new relationship, this card is an excellent omen for a great outcome. Oh my God, yes. That's so weird. Every time I start these readings, I'm always like when I was in the kitchen a minute ago, I was like, is it hot in here or am I just a little winded? I was like, maybe I should do more cardio. Well, I can't really run like a full mile right now. So I was like, well, I guess I can do like run around the track once and then walk once and then run around once and then walk once. And then eventually I'll just be able to run around it like 20 times without stopping. And I was thinking that I was like, my cardio endurance right now is... And then you guys got the fulfillment card, and this literally just says maybe now's the time to take action with your health. Very nice, very nice. Yeah, I kind of intuitively, I kind of sometimes already know what these readings are going to say, because I'll get, I don't know, I'll just get these little hints or clues. It's so weird. Welcome to my world. Yeah. Okay. Spirits, gods, goddesses, Archangel Michael, Archangel Gabriel. What messages do you have for our friend Scorpio, for the sun, moon, and rising sign of Scorpio? I don't attach gender to my cards. If I say he or she, I apologize. It's just what the illustration looks like. It looks like a he or she in the illustration. So without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and get this thing started. Spirits, gods, goddesses, Archangel Michael, Archangel Gabriel. What messages do you have for our friend? Oh, you have the full card out the gate. Okay. So the full card is beginnings, innocence, spontaneity, free spirit. I don't know if you can see my illustrations. One day I will get a stand that will look down on the card so you guys can see what I'm doing a little bit better. So, okie dokie. What's the next card for us, Spirit, today? Awesome. Then you guys have the Six of Swords in reverse. This is a personal transition, or sometimes this can be like a this can be like a resistance to change or like unfinished business. Okay, spirits, gods, goddesses, Archangel Michael, Archangel Gabriel. What messages do you have for our friend Scorpio? What other messages do you have for our friend Scorpio? Okay, so I intermittently shuffle the cards. I will sometimes pull straight off the top, or if Spirit tells me to shuffle again, I shuffle. I intuitively do it. I don't know why. It happens randomly. There is no rhyme or reason. It's just however, I just go with my gut. Then you guys have the Seven of Wands, which is fire energy. So when you get the Seven of Wands, that's like a challenge, competition, protection, perseverance. So it doesn't necessarily mean, so it's basically standing your ground. It doesn't necessarily mean a fight, but it means no. So you have to set your boundaries, and literally, I feel like that's what you're doing right now. Like whatever's comfortable for you. Like if you have kids that are bugging you, they're like, hey, can I get some money this week for this and this and this and this, and they're constantly bugging you, and it just breaks your heart to have to tell them no. This card's like, no. If it means that you need to preserve your savings, or if you need to preserve some sort of my neighbor's cats come over and visit me, and they just sit at the door, and I made the mistake one time of giving them milk, which I know you're not supposed to give cats milk, but I just was like, oh, let's be friends. And then I was like, oh, I probably shouldn't give them that. And I did one time, and now they come back, and I haven't given them it since, but I was like, oh. So, and then you guys got the World card. Excellent. This is a completion. This is the last card on the deck. This is everything, which is nice, because it kind of came through the middle of your reading. You could be traveling. So the illustration kind of shows these hearts going around the world in kind of like an infinity. So it is the summertime. You guys could be traveling right now. You guys could be going on a destination next week, or you could be traveling for work. It doesn't look like you're traveling for work, but it's some sort of accomplishment, integration. So maybe you're treating yourself to a trip for, gaining an account that you've always been wanting to gain, or you gained a promotion or something like that. All right. And then you guys have the 8 of Pentacles, apprenticeship, repetitive task, mastery. So right now it looks like within work or within some sort of project or idea that you are mastering a skill. You're very hard at work. This is the card of tinkering. If you could see the hammer, the screwdriver, and the pliers. Yeah. Nice. Cool. Hard workers. I like that. Okay. And then you guys have the 2 of Swords in reverse. You're kind of like at an indecision, a confusion, maybe information overload, kind of like a stalemate, and indecision. So usually what I like to do, and if I get 2 of Swords, if anything, it's kind of like, or 2 of Pentacles, it's a this or that. Usually Spirit's asking me or inviting me to pull 2 more cards to clarify what the 2 of those mean. So spirits, gods, goddesses, Archangel Michael, Archangel Gabriel. What is this 2 of Swords in reverse for our friend Scorpio? For a sun, moon, and rising sign of Scorpio? For a sun, moon, and rising sign of Scorpio, what is this message you guys have for the 2 of Swords? What is this 2 of Swords? What is this or that? On one hand, you have something, and then on the other hand, you have another. Spirits, gods, goddesses. Spirits, gods, goddesses. Spirits, what messages? What's the message you have? What's this or that message you have for? Oh, good luck. Yes. Wheel of Fortune, abundance, your wish come true. Like, yes. Awesome. You guys are going on the game show Wheel of Fortune? Is that why you guys are traveling? You guys are going, no, I'm teasing. Wheel of Fortune, this is good luck. On one side, you, Spirit's got you. You know that. You're like, oh, well, I know it could possibly turn out really well. And I know this is going to be great for me. But on the other hand, I'm stuck at this decision because I'm not really sure if it's what I want. So I'm going to clarify this Hangman, because the Hangman isn't necessarily a bad card. You could just like where you are. You know what I mean? You've done it for so long. You've been there for so long. It's what you're used to. Like mint chocolate chip ice cream at the ice cream shop. It's the same flavor you get every single time. The same flavor. What is this Hangman, spirits? What is this Hangman? And I'm going to pull 3 more base cards down at the bottom here. But I want to know what this 2 of Swords is. I always like to know right away. So, Spirit, what is this Hangman? Spirit, what is this Hangman for our friend Scorpio? Spirit, what is this Hangman for our friend Scorpio? Okay. Judgment. Are you, if you go forward with this new endeavor, this new opportunity, this new way of life, this new commitment, if you go forward with this, does it kind of feel like somebody or something's going to judge you, or Crazy. The Hangman. You got 3 major arcana here clarifying a 2 of Swords. But really, I mean, you have to be the judge here. Don't let anybody else, and I'm telling you this because this is what I'm feeling. You have to be your own judge. Outside sources of people who like to throw their little monkey wrenches in the gears. No, use your own best judgment. You, Scorpio, are one of the smartest signs of the zodiac. Super on point with your intelligence and your mastery of skills and how you are as a person. You're just very sure of yourself because you've done the research. You put the work in. You've definitely put the work in. So whatever this new endeavor is that has got you stuck, you're gonna have a lot of luck at it. However, don't let naysayers, don't let them put their opinions in on you. That doesn't matter. You've already done the work. You've already done the work to make that own judgment call yourself. If somebody says something negative about something you're trying to do positive for your next step in life, those are people who don't like to see other people succeed. Those are jealous people. Nobody likes to see somebody come up above them. And if you have worked really hard and you've put the karmic cycle in, yes, karmically you've done your due diligence to get that position in life, or get that relationship you want, or get those luxury items you want, or whatever you have in life. You worked really hard to get it, and you shouldn't care what other people say. Don't judge yourself too harshly, and don't let other people judge you, because it looks like you've done the work here. This is a very beautiful reading. I just feel like you have some naysayers around you, and they gots to go. Okay, either they gotta go, or you have to tune them out. Maybe they're good for something, but they're not good for judging your situation right now, because they're kind of being haters. Okay. I really feel like that's the message Spirit's trying to give for us today. Spirits, what's this next message you have for our friend Scorpio? What's this next message you have for our friend Scorpio? I'm trying really hard not to cuss in my my readings either, because that's not appropriate. Okay, self-imposed prison. Swords energy is very much get out of your head. So this is Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. You could be dealing with Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. You have the 6 of Swords in reverse, and then you have the 2 of Swords. So this is almost like a victim mentality. Either you're dealing with somebody that's like, but if you do this job, I'm not ever gonna see you. But but if you move away to this new opportunity, you and I can't hang out as often. This is maybe somebody else being a victim mentality, or all the 8 of Swords is saying is you did this to yourself. It's all in your head. The rest of your reading is incredibly positive. You have a progression of what you're going through right now. And one of these it starts with a full card, the 0. In the beginning, there was light. This is the card of new beginnings, kind of in a sense, spontaneity, free spirit. You are ready to take on anything. And then it progresses into, you're kind of going into a personal transition with this 6 of Wands. You're leaving the old you behind and going into the new you. And you're finding a way to stand your ground with the 7 of Wands, and kind of like no means no. I'm sorry, but if somebody's slowing you down, or if somebody's keeping you down, or something is keeping you behind, you have to say no to them. You have to stand your ground, and you have to do what's right for you. And you have to progress on your own. Do not treat people poorly. Do not let them know ahead of time. Say, hey, look, I need to progress in this direction. You are either keeping up with me or you're slowing me down. I don't know who this message is for, but that's kind of how I'm feeling with this. Even if this is some sort of relationship or some sort of old thought or idea that was keeping you tied to an old stale person, you kind of, yeah, you almost feel guilty for making this new transition forward, because I almost feel like you're leaving somebody in the dust, or you're leaving, it doesn't quite feel like imposter syndrome where you feel like you don't deserve this, but then you got the 8 of Swords and it's almost, no, you have to get out of your head about this. You are doing so well. You worked for this. You have the world. What are we working for if we don't ever decide to change who we are? So yeah, just take that blindfold off, see where this 8 of Swords are, and then maneuver yourself around them so you don't get cut. Super easy. You have to do the work. You've already done this work. This looks like you have to do the mental clarity work. You got this. You got this, Scorpio. Everybody, people will have your back. Spirits, gods, goddesses. If you notice, some cards kind of fall out. They'll fall out in a stack. That's an accident. I only take one card at a time. If Spirit throws up my cards out of my hand, that's because I'm clumsy. Spirits, gods, goddesses. Archangel Michael. Archangel Gabriel. What other messages do you have for our friend? There we go. Okay. Yeah. Whatever this 8 of Swords is, it's kind of, you now have the 8 of Cups. 8 and 8. It's kind of like a disappointment, abandonment, withdrawal, escapism. It makes you feel like you just want to run and hide. You have new beginnings though. You have to leave this bullshit behind you. I don't know what you have to do that, but maybe meditation, Cups energy, which is your energy, water. What's this final message you have for our friend Scorpio? Spirits? What's this final message you have for our friend Scorpios for August 2nd through the... Okie dokie. Oh, yeah. So you have the 5 of Wands in reverse. Yeah, this is just an inner conflict with yourself. Inner conflict. Here's what you do with inner conflict is you look in the mirror every day and you wake up and you say, I have this. Instead of like, I don't have this, or this. I have. I'm very grateful. Practice an attitude of gratitude every single day. And I carry this with me all the time because sometimes we get into our own head and we're naysayers, and I always carry this with me, and it says, she believed she could, so she did. Every day, she believed she could, so she did. And again, this is gender fluid. This is he or she. He or she believed they could, so they did. Yes, I believe it. I believe it. I believe it. Keep saying that to yourself. All right, I'm going to go ahead and clarify. What is this personal transition that Scorpio is going through for August 2nd through the 8th? What is this personal transition that Scorpio is going through? Oh, thank you, spirits. Page of Cups. Awesome. New opportunities. Pleasantly surprised. Yippee. New job, new relationship. Till your cup. This could be a love offer. It's anything. Cups is emotions. It's water. It's you. I love it. Spirits, gods, goddesses. Okay, so this new transition is a new opportunity, possibly in love, possibly in career. However it fits. Whoopsie. Okay. What is this 8 of Swords? How does our friend Scorpio get out of their head with this 8 of Swords? Yeah, 4 of Pentacles. So you get the 4 of Pentacles in reverse. I don't know if you need to be greedy or if you are being greedy. I don't. Are you not being generous to yourself? I would say this is more like self-generosity. You need to be a little bit more generous to yourself. Be kinder, be gentler. Yeah, the Moon card in reverse. Your intuition's a little out of whack. I would say I would say it's time to meditate, or it's time to go bounce some ideas off of a therapist. Sometimes we get stuck in our own ways because we have old traumas. Everybody has some sort of old trauma that keeps us stuck. And sometimes we have to do the work. We have to get on the phone, contact our doctor, and have them refer us to possibly a therapist or a psychiatrist or a psychologist, somebody that we can bounce ideas off of. And when I say therapy, you need to go to therapy. You don't need to go to therapy. And a lot of people get mental health mixed up with, there's a bad stigma to mental health because we're like, oh, schizophrenia, psychopath. We label these things, and that's not what they are at all. You're literally going into an office of somebody who has a master's or doctorate, and you bounce ideas off of them, and you say, I don't know why I feel the need to. You give them your history, and they're like, well, because you have this history, you are acting like this because that's the only way you know. Nature versus nurture. They'll give you that whole spiel. And sometimes we just need to go like, or if you have a friend who is a trusted friend who's gone through the therapy before, it's a good idea to bounce ideas off of them if they know you really well. People who don't know you, they have no reason to, they have no place to judge. So I kind of feel like there's some secrets or something like that maybe, I don't know. Maybe you're holding on to some old secrets. Yes. Lying, cheating, stealing. I kind of feel like there may have been some lying, cheating, stealing in the past, and that somebody did you dirty. Ouch. Ouch, ouch, ouch. And that's why you have these negative thoughts. There was some lying, secrets. Were you being selfish with your time, or were you being selfish with resources? Was the other person being selfish with resources, or were they being selfish with their time? Was it a relationship that just didn't work out and you just feel stuck? Oh, Scorpio, I'm sorry. The rest of your life is really good right now, though. I would highly recommend talking through a therapy session with somebody about this. Either you're currently going through this situation right now where there's some lying, cheating, stealing, and some secrets, or you've already gone through it and you just don't know how to move forward to this new promotion, these new beginnings, because you have new beginnings. You have new beginnings. Spirit's like, here you go. You have the world. It's a completion. You have to get unstuck. Come on. I'm going to do a bonus read for you guys. I'm going to do a bonus read for you guys. Okay. Because you have this inner conflict with yourself. Definitely, it's all inside of you. Yeah, you got to go within. Dig deep. Dig deep. There's light at the end of the tunnel. The Hermit card. Take some time out for yourself. This is kind of what this card is saying. This is a time to meditate. This is a time to inner reflection. You are so good. You are so good. Yes. Stop beating yourself up. Stop beating yourself up. This card, it's got a little boxing glove on it. It's literally like when it's in reverse, it's like, stop beating yourself up. You're like a little kid. Quit hitting yourself. Quit hitting yourself. That's what Spirit's saying. Quit hitting yourself. Oh my gosh. You guys are awesome. You have everything you need. Go within. This is a time to meditate. Next week, you should use some time to meditate as my southern drawl comes out. I grew up in Virginia, and so I practiced really hard on enunciating my R's, so I didn't say like arn or found or something. And I live in Washington now, but every once in a while my verbiage slips. So Hermit, yes, that's your answer. This is your answer. You have to meditate. You have to go within. You have to look within yourself. She believed she could, so she freaking did. He or she. They believed they could, so they freaking did. If you have to pause the video and see that, that's awesome. Anyway, I'm going to stop it there because this looks pretty good to me for the 2nd through the 8th of August, 2021. For the Sun, Moon, and Rising sign of Scorpio. Thank you guys so much for stopping by and listening to me. If you like my content, hit the like or subscribe button. I'm here for you every week. I love you guys so much. Ha, peace.